Alright, welcome back everybody to Outworld Station. And we just got done with another live stream over on Patreon. Go check out the footage. It should be live when you guys see this. If for some reason it's not, come yell at me and I will go make it live. So, artifacts found 16 of 20, which I don't understand that. We found them all. They're just all sitting here. So, we found them all. They just ain't got analyzed yet. So, we have 16 points to spend, which I think we're going to go ahead and put there in there. So, we have our after boost speed up to 100% now. And I'm going to go ahead and put the rest into these, so we have our heavy thrusters done. I did run into something I don't think I've ever ran into before, which is this place needs a railgun. I don't have any more. I've used all the railguns I can. So we're not going to be able to do that one until we go to the next area. Okay. Hopefully this transition's not too abrupt for y'all. I got a message from the dev about the persisting building issue and wanted to deal with that quickly. So, railgun, I don't have railgun. For the thing out there, we've got everything discovered here. I did end up getting more ships. We got 2 neutron explorers now, 2 photon light haulers, and 2 photon tankers. And we also have found one place for a nitronium node here, and one place for a nitronium node here. And if we zoom our butt down here, we've actually set up our first nitronium extractor over here. I didn't figure you guys needed to see me setting this up because, well, it's just a minor, but for sucking nitronium out of this thing. So it's the same basic thing that we do with our other ones. And so we've got plenty sitting here waiting on us. If and when we need more, we got 2 other places we can set up. Don't really need to do that currently because we're not using them yet. But we do have the super alloy we need for this. So let's go ahead and get this done. I have the super alloy on me. Now the only issue is, do I have 500 bonding to put in here? Yes, I do. I couldn't remember how much they stacked. Okay, so there is that. So now we get our recycler, which this I have not messed with yet.
The recycler has been unlocked. Feed unwanted resources into this module in exchange for tokens that you can spend on various rewards.
So it doesn't recycle it into what you made it. Where in the hell is that? Science. That's a new tab. We need 50 super alloy, 250 carbon nanotubes. Alright, well, let's go back over here, because I have more nanotubes here than I know what to do with. I need to grab a bunch of this stuff so I can get it cleaned up, because none of this stuff belongs over here. I'll come back for the rest. Let's pop over here. I did also set up another super alloy maker, so we have plenty of that. And we're going to go back to 1 to set up our recycler. Oh, big boy. Alright, so token shop. We have 2 things available. We have a overdrive core and tech points. So apparently we have things we have to unlock with the tech points. Can we put this in there? Let me dump a whole lot of... Let's put that there. Filter this one. Use current. Those are full. These need to be in here. Damn it. Ah, those need to be in there too. Warheads. Alright. Filter this one. And I'm just going to go ahead and throw these in there. And, well, nah. Let's just throw them in the shipbuilder. We'll need them at some point in here. So just throw them in there. And drop these in here. Okay, so can we recycle this thing? How do we put... Do we have to automate things into it? Feed it unwanted resources in exchange for tokens. Yeah, it doesn't look like it has a slot. So I think we're gonna have to do a box. And then we're gonna put this in the box. And we'll link that into there. Now, I don't think that counts as a resource. I think it literally has to be like raw resources. Yeah, it has to be raw resources. So we could do like any of our freighters that end up sitting here waiting. Because we have like this guy that just sits here with gold. This guy sitting here with titanium. This one with a bunch of carbon. You know, we could set these. Let's do it with the titanium for right now. So let's link this to this box. And then we're going to set this box as lowest priority. So it'll only go there if we have no other ones that need it. Okay, so redeem 1 token. And we can overdrive our core for 1 token. Now it needs 400 to get us another token. Now, what does overdriving our core do? Do we have more power now? Maybe. Not sure that I do, but maybe. Don't I have a teleporter up here somewhere? Yeah, this one. I think maybe it has more power. I don't know how you would tell that. And we'll have to see what this one is when I get 3 more. I was hoping I could get rid of, stuff I made. Alright, so alternate recipe research. We need 500 computers, and this gives us a laboratory and carbotanium, pure gold. Ooh, that looks interesting. Alright, so we need a bunch of computers, which we don't have quite enough. But, oh, I didn't select that. But I believe if we go over here, I should have. Yep, got plenty there. So now we drop those in there and we're good. So let's check out the laboratory.
The laboratory has been unlocked. Feed items, parts, and materials into this module for analysis, and you can unlock alternative and more efficient recipes for producing them.
Okay. So I'm guessing this is going to be under science, which we need 40 more super alloy for. Recycler token available, new tutorial. I don't care about your tutorial videos. Hi. Get blasted. Give me your meteor hearts. We'll take those, thank you. Okay, super alloy. We're out of tungsten. No, Bear's a dumbass and forgot to link again. By the way, I also got that set up as well. And, clearly forgot to link it this time. And I just linked it to the wrong place. It needs to go there. Not those two. Did I set it to the second one? No. There we go. And I don't have any on me. So we'll just have to wait for this to get done. How many more did we need? I need 40 more super alloy. And I don't think we have. I do have this here. I can take this back and drop it off. It won't take very long for it to make 40, especially now that I have 2 of them. Which it looks like these 2 being souped up can handle these 2. So I'm thinking about putting in another one. Definitely don't need a titanium one. There. Now we got a third one making us super alloy. I think it was 100 I needed. And I got 79, so be right back. Alright, I believe we needed 100. And I believe we have now exactly 100. Alright, so we need to feed 6,000 titanium into this thing for it to unlock that recipe. 6,000 gold. Okay, so just like 6,000 of everything. So we'll just link this over here. Why did I do that? That doesn't have everything. So these are our titaniums. And I hate this because I don't like the multi-link thing. Let's go ahead and try it. This is why I don't like stacking them, because it gets to be a pain to do the multi-link thing. Okay, I think I got them all. Alright, so now we want to link all to here and double click it, otherwise it doesn't work. They also did this whole paste link thing now. You can copy and paste links. That was in the last update we just had. And again, we want to set this as lowest priority because we do not want to eat up all of our titanium. And I'm going to go ahead and do the same with the gold. Not that we really need a lot of gold. And then we also should have a bunch of these. So let's get these linked as well, and we can use the extra ones we have down here because we're doing this as lowest priority. So they'll only go there if they're not needed. So we do need frames and plating. We can also link this up over here. And then we have our plating. And what the hell was I just linking? I don't know what I just did. There's probably some weird links, places that don't need to be. Again, we'll go ahead and grab all of these. And then link all of them over to here. And since that's the lowest priority, we'll be fine. Apparently we only needed 100 of those, so it's done. So we can unlink that one. And it looks like it's just eating them whether it needs them or not. Oh no, they're just sitting here. Okay. So we'll just let this sit here and eat away. We'll put the extra engines we got in here. Well, one stack of them. Oh, hey, I just noticed that overdrive core is right there. What the hell do we do with it? Can be inserted into capable factories to provide a large increase in efficiency. Oh. Okay, so we're going to want a lot of those. Well, the place we're probably going to want them most is here. Okay, so it goes down there. And now we have a max efficiency of 200%. Interesting. So does that mean it takes less power? No. Output is 6 a minute. Output is 6 a minute. If anybody understands what that efficiency is, let me know, because I would assume it's either power, speed, or resources needed to do the job. And I don't see where that's doing any of the three. Because max power is 50%, which is the same as the one next to it. They both say they take 3 and 3 to make 1. And they both say output 6 a minute. This one definitely looks like it's overclocked. It definitely looks like it's going faster. So hold on. Give me all those. Give me all those. That one has 1. That one has 0. That one has 2. That one has 1. That one has 3. It's about to have 4. That one still has, yeah. So it's just not updating this. So it is overclocking it. It's making it go faster, just not making it cost more power like what I would be used to with GregTech. So yeah, we most definitely want a bunch of those. And we have 3 points. Let's go ahead and redeem those. And I'm guessing the tech points will be for over here. I don't know, but I'm going to use them for this. I want those. Because we want, not here, we want to supercharge these. So now all of them can go faster. Can we put them in turrets? No. Can we put them into... No. So it just goes in things that make stuff. Okay, so we can put them into our factories, our fabricators, our matter printers. We can't put them in a fusion reactor. Can we put them into shipbuilders? Cannot put them in shipbuilders either. Can we put them into... No, not in fuel depots. Can we put it in the recycler itself? No. Not in the laboratory either. Alright, so that's good to know. Also, why are you guys not getting in your hole? Yeah, I think that was another visual bug. Hold on just a second. Okay, so that was just a weird bug. I don't know what's happening. I don't see it around here anywhere. I reported it. Hopefully it gets taken care of, but you can see that I now have only 17 of 20 found, and there's one being analyzed currently, and there's the other 2 are just gone. So I may end up reloading back a save and see if I can save that, but I don't think it's going to happen. Yeah, going back and forth doesn't do it either. I have reloaded my game since to see if that fixed it, and that didn't fix it. So be careful of that. You may want to make multiple artifact analyzers if you do this all in one. Yeah, we've got 18 of 20 and no more going until they get that bug fixed. If they can even figure it out, because I didn't have that happen pre 1.0, so I don't know what caused it. Anyways, so our last one is going to Glacia. And
The
for
ice
this,
planet, Glacialis, is the perfect...
yeah, however you say it, shut up. We know what it is. We need 25 neutron explorers and 50 stratus prospectors. We have 3 of the explorers over on the other side. This is stratus prospector. So let's go ahead and just dump 50 into this one. Okay. And then we need 22 in this one of the Neutron Explorer. All right, and they all have to be fueled, and everything is linked up to go and get fueled and then go out here. Don't know if that's enough room, so let's give it a little more room. Let's just do this so they have plenty of room to put them. And let's go ahead and move our hoppers that we have extra that we probably don't need, which would be nice if we could recycle those. We'll just throw them over there. So I'm gonna let this run, use this as I usually do for checking and seeing how we're doing on production of everything, and we'll be back in the next one to start at Glacius, or however she pronounces it. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time.